Absolutely. Well, I'm glad that we can start taking that off of your plate and giving you an opportunity to work on different parts of the business. What surprised you the most or has made you the happiest in partnering with me and Creators Collective as a whole?
I would say dealing with somebody that is, you're doing what you said you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that's kind of, I don't feel bad, at the beginning of the month when it's time to pay.
Yeah.
Because I kind of was like, all right, well, I mean, he's definitely earned his piece, so it makes me feel more like I have a partner and you answer the phone when I call.
Yeah.
Whether it was, I mean, we haven't had any bad phone calls, but you answered the phone when I called. And more or less that was to tell you that I was pleased with the service that I'm receiving.
Yeah.
But
I was not expecting that call either. I didn't know I was like, uh-oh, what's going on? What did I miss out on? And then you're like, hey, I just want to let you know, we just had a great month.
Right. So, I mean, and for me to do that, because like I said, I'm 18 years in the Army. So I expect greatness for myself, right? But as a leader, which, I was NCO for 16 of those years. So I had people working for me for at least 16 of those 18 years. It was the accomplishments of my soldiers that made me the happiest because I expected, everything that I got. I expected it. There was never a surprise. So when somebody that's in my corner is doing great things, that's what makes me happy. That's where that phone call came.
Yeah.
I expect myself to do great things. Now I'm dealing with a man that, word is good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're gonna do this for you, and then you do it.
Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not ready to crown you the Messiah just yet. We're 2 months in. But what I'm gonna say is, for the first couple months, I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing, to the point where, I have to think, what is it going to be like in 4 months, and are we going to be able to handle the workload in 4 months with the personnel that I have in place?
So talk to me a little bit before what the situation was like before you met me. What challenges were you facing, and what was the situation in the shop like?
Okay, so let's see. We started work in November. I was working with another agency, and they came on strong. So I started work with them in July. Yeah, I started working with them in July or end of June, and things went live in July. They did do a great job for about 5 weeks. Okay, so it was kind of like they showed me what they could do, and then they was like, we need you to spend more money to get the results that you were already getting, which didn't make sense to me. So I went from my highest selling month of the year in July, which, it's a good time for 10, to August, being the average month, to September in kind of average, but by this time I'm running ads against them. So I'm paying them to run ads, and I'm running my own Google ads because I'm not getting any results from them. October, which is usually a normal month, sales were down about 50%. So that's when, I was, okay, I seen your ads, and all right. So it was kind of, all right, we got to do something because, selling 19K, even though that does cover the bills of the business, I wasn't going to go out of business selling, only selling 19K. But who wants to come to work and sit here all day long?
Yeah.
And doing nothing and not knowing where the next job is going to come from, type deal. So, but November was an increase. So our first month working together, Then our second month working together was my second highest grossing month of the year, which is December, which is crazy to me. Because said it's about a 55% increase over what I normally see in December.
Yeah.
So I have no complaints.
Yeah, that's good. No complaints. I guess talk to me about what got you to decide to work with me and my team.
I'm gonna say that's probably pretty easy. I talk to you, right? So when I do business with a company, I'm not doing business with a business, right? I'm doing business with a person.
Yeah.
Okay. So whether it was a sales technique or you're genuine, whatever the hell it was, it worked, right? So I went from, still under contract with a different company to going, signing a contract with you. And to be honest with you, you took all the risk out.
Yeah.
Okay. You took the risk for me. So it's just more or less, hey, if I can't do this, then I'll pay that other company for you. Well, I mean, what can I say to that?
Right.
If somebody is that confident in their ability, I at least got to give them a chance.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of what it was. And so you sold yourself to me, and you delivered. No, you didn't pay for them, so it kind of worked out for you, right? So
yeah,
it worked out for both of us, though. And right now, what I'm seeing, just for the start of 23, we have worked 6 days this month, and last week was 81, so a little over 8K for the week, which did include one full front PPF and a ceramic coat on a brand new Camaro. Right?
Nice.
So, that's kind of we're definitely headed in the right direction. As I learn to close these customers, the numbers get better, and I'm getting pretty good at it. So I don't have much concern right now. As long as the leads are coming in, I'm going to find a way to get people in the shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this isn't all just on us, though. You've been the one to pick up the phone, make these sales. We've just been able to give them to you, right? But you're the one that's ultimately closing them.
Right.
A lot of people might think that this is just, hey, here's business going to keep coming through the door no matter what. What has it actually been like for you? What has the experience been like overall?
Okay, so like I said, I was running ads. They were running ads for me. I was running ads for me. And even with both of us doing it, I didn't see the results that I see now, meaning that when I wake up in the morning, I have leads on templates. So I have people to talk to every day. And I say every day, I'm thinking maybe 9 out of 10 days, I'm going to wake up and there's going to be some leads for me, some people for me to talk to. So potential clients, which is definitely different than what I experienced before. We've not reached the point where, I'm ready to hire yet, but I am really, really thinking about it, because seeing like results for like December, right? Now, if you take my average December, which is probably 50% less than what I did, or 60% less than what I did this past December. Now you apply that logic to July. Am I going to be able to actually handle the amount of leads when, December is normally a down month for, our industry as a whole, not just, a tent shop, but the whole industry. It's Christmas time. People are spending money elsewhere, so to have a month like we had, kind of, now what's July going to be like? Am I prepared for that? So don't get me wrong. If I got to work 7 days a week, 14 hours a day, it'll get done.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we hope that we get to a point here where you've got multiple team members if it's the right time for you. So what would you say to somebody who's on the fence about moving forward with us?
Give it a try. Give it a shot. I'm not a company man at all. I'm not going to put my face on camera and tell you to try this if I don't believe it.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Give it a try. I am, working on my 3rd month, and right now, we did, a little over 8K last week. When all of last January, we did 14.
Right.
Okay, so I would give it a try. Give yourself some time to do something else to grow your business. Hand it off. I know that it's tough, but hand it off, because you're making it somebody else's problem. I mean, that's really what it boils down to, man. It's like, if I'm not happy, that's his problem.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do it yourself, you have no one to blame, and you probably don't have that expertise.
Yep.
So make it somebody else's problem, and you'll probably be pleasantly surprised. That's where I'm at right now. I'm pleasantly surprised, because most people, I guess, from your whole online thing, right? It's like, hey, I guarantee you I can do that. Shit. All right. I guarantee a lot of things, and I stand behind it. So
yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely, especially if your business isn't doing well and you're kind of, on the fence about what you should do, is right now maybe at a point where you have nothing to lose. I mean, you got competition all around you. They're selling stuff at low prices. You can't get the average sale that you need to get to make it sustain your business. So you need more clients, and you need the right clients. That's the biggest thing, right? There's people everywhere. But if you want to work on high-end cars, probably get them for you.
Yeah.
So just take the hat off, pass it on, and worst case is only 6 months.
Yeah.
After 6 months, if you're not happy, then hey, you know what? I appreciate your time, and I'm going to go in a different direction, and that's easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, give it a try.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Keldric. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate
you taking the risk on us, giving us an opportunity to come out and show up for you. And we very much look forward to see what this summertime is going to be like. I think it's going to be pretty crazy. So,
right. From what I can tell right now, yeah, I'm excited. Actually very, very excited. And I hope it works out that way. Like I said, I'm not ready to crown you, but in 6 months, I believe I probably will be.
awesome.
From the way that I see things going. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate you and your team, and the team that I build because I partner with you. They're going to be thankful to you too. So,
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Keep preaching.
Right.
Keep preaching the good word of us, man. I'm very much appreciative of it.
You know what? Let's keep up the good work, and and I will.